At Numerian Capital, we bring you the latest stock news each day. Please like and subscribe so we can bring these articles to you each day. Thank you. Today, May 22, 2023, 5 investors betting big on QuantumScape stock. Both BlackRock and Vanguard acquired share of QuantumScape stock during first quarter. QuantumScape seems to be squeezing higher today, with a short interest of 21.76% as of April 30th. Khosla Ventures is the largest shareholder of the company as of fourth quarter, with ownership of 24.82 million shares. QuantumScape stock is up by over 25% year to date. Shares of QuantumScape, NYSE, QS, stock are surging higher on no company-specific news. A scan of the company's recent Securities and Exchange Commission filings shows sales by insiders in order to cover tax obligations from restricted stock units, which don't quite explain today's gain. However, taking a look at short interest provides more context. As of April 30th, there were 58.16 million shares sold short, with a total value of $407.12 million. That's equivalent to a short interest as a percentage of the float of 21.76%, which is high enough to cause a significant short squeeze. Generally, a short interest above 10% is perceived as high, while a short interest above 20% is considered very high. QuantumScape is one of the most talked about solid-state battery companies, although much like its competitors, it has not yet brought a product to market. During the first quarter, QuantumScape reported $0 of revenue and warned that, as a result of the capital-intensive nature of our business, we can be expected to continue to sustain substantial operating expenses without generating sufficient revenues to cover expenditures. On the bright side, QuantumScape has already engaged in customer prototype testing. In its first quarter shareholder letter, it announced that testing of its 24-layer A0 prototype cells at one automotive customer was successfully completed and in line with previous estimates. 5 investors betting big on QS stock. Tracking institutional ownership is important, as these large investors provide liquidity and support for stocks. During first quarter, 30313F filers disclosed a stake in QuantumScape, a decline of 29 filers from the prior quarter. In total, these filers own 113.81 million shares of QuantumScape, down from 126.33 million shares quarter over quarter. Of the 30313F filers, 4 of them own QuantumScape in their top 10 positions. Meanwhile, the institutional put-to-call ratio tallied in at 0.94 as of first quarter. That's equivalent to 7.88 million puts and 8.40 million calls, implying a slightly bullish option stance. With that in mind, let's take a look at QuantumScape's top shareholders. 1. Khosla Ventures, 24.82 million shares. Khosla's stake is accurate as of fourth quarter. During then, it reported selling 10.61 million shares. 2. Vanguard Group, 21.98 million shares. Vanguard acquired 390,747 shares during first quarter. 3. Capricorn Investment Group, 14.79 million shares. Capricorn's stake remained unchanged during first quarter. 4. BlackRock, 11.88 million shares. BlackRock acquired 533,337 shares during first quarter. 5. BNP Paribas Asset Management, 6.27 million shares. BNP acquired 856,096 shares during first quarter. Thanks for watching. Numerian Capital News. Please come back tomorrow for another stock news update. Thank you.